Good morning, students. We have to today concept we have to discussion the performance analysis of algorithm. First of all, what is the analysis of algorithm? Why we should analyzing the algorithm? Here we have to analyzing um, meaning of algorithm. We have to suppose one problem. We have to get the many of algorithms of many of solutions. That algorithms we have to get the efficiency or a fastest to execution that solution that we have to analyzing that algorithm. In case of the we have to take in the time and space complexity, we have to analyzing the algorithm and performance analyzing of algorithms. Here performance analyzing of algorithm means we have to take into the many criteria to adjusting a algorithm. First of all, we have to check that it is correct or not, and next we have to correct the and it is a readability how it's work, that we have to performance the analysis of algorithm. Here an algorithm is said to be a efficiency and a fast, and it is taken the less time to execution and consuming the less amount of the memory space. And how the fast of the algorithm works based on the problem size. First we have to check that algorithm is a fast or not to get the solution. Next one, when algorithm is executes and it use the computer binary memories, RAM and a CPUs. Analyzing the amount of resources, time, that is resources means time and a space complexity, need to help to choose a best or a good algorithm. Almost several of the solutions or several of the algorithms to solve a particular main problem, that is we have to performance analysis of algorithm. Here performance analysis of algorithm we have to take the two resources. First one is time complexity and the second one is a space complexity. First of all, we have to go to that time complexity and space complexity. Here performance analysis means here we have to two types of analysis methodologies. That first one is a priori and a posteriori. Here priori means before developing the program. Before developing the program, that means this involves the analyzing the given algorithm for various of institutes of problem, various of instructions are a problem mathematically to find the times and a space complexity before we have to developing a program. That is means of the algorithm, we have to take that algorithm, we have to analyzing that algorithm. Posteriori, here posteriori means develop after developing the program, we have to here we have to analyzing the program. Posteriori analysis means this involves the running the program for the given algorithm for various of variables problems and it tracking down that space and a time complexity required them. These are a two methodologies here a analyzing of algorithm. Coming upon the time complexity, here time complexity is a required in the amount of the total amount of the time, the total amount of the time taken by the algorithm to the run has a function of the length of the input, that is a time complexity. Otherwise we have to call the total amount of the time required an algorithm to run a complete task is called as the time complexity. And space complexity, here space complexity means total amount of the memory required to the algorithm to the run or a complete the task, that known as a space complexity. And we have to see that one performance and space complexity. Here space complexity have a follow the two factors, that one is a constant variable and second one is the instant variable. Here constant variables we have to take into the fixed part or a fixed space requirements. It is always a fixed part in a size and it is independently of character of inputs and the outputs. For example, space for a simple variables constants, that is a fixed path, and it is include a instruction space for a various simple variables and a constant variables. Second one is a variable path, space for a variables those sizes depends upon the particular problem or instance, depends upon the instance characteristics, number, size, value of the input output association with a problem. Recursive stack space, formulatical parameter, local variables, return address. This orient coming upon the various path. For example, we have to take into the simple arithmetical function algorithm. Algorithm AC is a algorithm name. Here parameters are A, B, C. Here we have written A plus B into C plus A plus B minus C by A plus B plus 4.0. This is our equation, we have to return that one. What is the space complexity here? Here space complexity. Here constant, how many constants are there here? Here constant is A, B, C, which we have to take into the 3 units. And there is no variable space, that is SP of I. So it is taken to the 3 units, which means of the constant big O of 1. It's coming on the big O of 1. We have to hence S of P. This means a space of problem or a space of program equal to constant. We have to get the 3 units. A having containing 1 unit, B containing 1, C is containing 1, total 3. So big O of 1. Second example, we have taken to the iterative function for a sum a list of the number. Here we have to take into the one list of the array and n elements. We have to count addition of n elements. Here how many elements are there? What are the space complexity here? Here space complexity is n plus 3. It means of the big O of n. Okay, we have to take into the one by one. Here I, N, S, these are a 3 units, and our list we have to take into the n units. That total we have to count that n plus 3 units. Total we have to time space complexity is a big O of n. Third example is recursive function for a sum of list of the numbers. Here we have to take into the here we have taken to the list of elements of the addition. Here we have what are the space complexity here? Here we have to taken the elements of n. Here we have taken to the array of the one element and n element and return. These are 3 units. Here we have to taken recursion. So we have to recursion is n plus 1 times we have to do that. So overall 3 into n plus 3. This is a space complexity. It means of the order of n. Next one, methods to. Here we have to next one is method to computing the step count. Introducing the variable count into a program and a tabular method. Tabular method means we have to total number of steps including containing by the each statement. Steps for a execution frequencies and add up to consistent all the statements. And table format method means the compiler is determined by the table. Here we have to table format, that is a here table format. First column is we have to write the algorithm, second one is space complexity, and next one is a frequency and total steps. Here total space is we have to take into the time. We have to get that one 2n plus 3. The amount of the total charge is a result by the execution of the statements. Here frequency means number of times statement is a execution. Okay, here we have to take in the 0, 0, and it is one time is to assign that one, and it is we have to take into the one time assignment, and it overall one time, and return is also one taken the 1 unit, and frequency is we have to take into overall program. Here assignment statement containing 1 and for loop is are taken to the n, it means to the false statements also done, so n plus 1, and temp sum is equal to temp sum plus 1, it's taken to the n times, and return statement is overall we have to get the 2n plus 3, and it is taken to order of n. Here complexity of the algorithms, here time complexity are representing a 3 cases: best case, average cases, and worst cases. They are 3 cases. First one, best case. Here best case means if an algorithm takes or a required minimum time to complete an algorithm for a set of specific input is known as a best case. For example, we have to take in the linear search, we have to take in the linear search method. If you have to find out the first element, we have to find out that element is a first element that is in a given list, that is a best case. Next one is average case. Average case means we have to take into the average time to complete the algorithm for a set of specific inputs is called as the average case. For example, we have to take in the inputs linear search, we have to find out the element, that element is found out at the average, it means a middle, that cases we have to coming on the average cases. Next one is worst case. If an algorithm is takes any maximum time to complete a run or a overall problem, that algorithm is called as the worst case. It means of the maximum value, maximum time to take into the to get the solution. For example, in the given linear search, we have find out the last element in a given set of elements, that is that case is coming upon the worst case. These are the analysis of the best, average, worst, which algorithm is best, which algorithm is efficiency, which algorithm is fast. We have to take in term of best, average cases. These are a complexity of algorithm. Next one, performance analysis of time complexities. Here two criteria we have to analyzing space and time complexity. Next one is time complexity. Time complexity, the total amount of the time to require an algorithm to run an execution of the algorithm, that is we have to find out that one is a time complexity. Here time complexity having a, we have to computing the time complexity, we have to take in the compile time and execution time. Here overall we have to get the execution time finally. Here we have to take in some step counts for a algorithm. Step counts means we have to for algorithm heading containing the 0 units, and open braces here, open brace and curly brace you have to take in the 0 basis. For expression which takes the 1 unit, and for any loop statements, number of times for your looping is repeating, that we have to take in the order of step for a count. T of P is equal to C plus execution time. Overall we have to get the total time. We have to total time. It's in a units or a seconds and nanoseconds in a running time. And space complexity of the algorithm is the amount of the memory it need to run in a complete. Here we have to take into the S of P is a memory space or a space of program. It's having a two parts, fixed part and variable part, and fixed part is a containing the does not changing any sizes, and variable part is depends upon the particular problem, to instance of the variable. S of P is equal to C plus SP. Next one is asymptotic rotations. Here Asymptotic rotations means it represents the asymptotic rotations are used to represent the time complexity. Here time complexity is having a divided to classify the time best, worst and average cases. These cases we have to take in the some rotations, big O rotations, big omega rotation, theta, little o rotation and little omega rotations. These are a classification in asymptotic rotations. Big O rotation definition is the function of f of n equal to order of g of n if only if exceed and constant c and positive integers n naught such that s of n less than or equal to c into g of n for all n and n naught is a greater than or equal 1. For example, we have to take into the f of n is equal to 3 plus 2 and g of n is equal to 4n. Here we have to prove that the f of n is a order of the g of n. Here we have to algorithm may be suitable in a constant values, logarithmics and linears and quadratic and exponents. These are a 6 functions to indicating the time complexities and omega rotations having